Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Tuesday, April 27th, afternoon on the West Coast time. The markets are doing great. Everything's looking great. Bitcoin's looking good. Ethereum is breaking to new all-time highs. Bitcoin's dominance is dropping, and altcoins are taking front stage right now. With the TA that we have locked down, the value that hopefully you guys are finding with these videos. Yeah, we feeling like '05 Kobe right now. We just in our bag. We feeling like Steph in 2021. We feeling like Wayne in '08. We just out here. So we excited. Everything's great. Hope everyone's feeling blessed. Let's get into it. So let's start off by looking at Bitcoin. All right, let's pull up Bitcoin. Oh, today we're going to be talking about some different Ethereum layer 2 scaling solution tokens due to the crazy run of MATIC the past few days, which I've discussed on Instagram, and a sleeper pick I'll be talking about, and just going through various charts based on what has moved a lot and how we'll be playing these plays as different possible momentum plays. And just remember, this is all for educational purposes only, not financial advice. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin. All right, looking at the weekly chart, look at this, man. Everything still looks good. We're just holding this upper range. It's still Tuesday right now, and looks like bullish movement for Bitcoin. Looking at the daily, look at it every single time. It has hit like a hammer candle recently. Hammer candle right here, February 28th. Fat green candle, consolidated up. Somewhat of a hammer candle right here, March 25th. Fat green candle, consolidated up. Hammer right here, fat green candle, consolidated up somewhat. And whenever we saw like some of these bigger bullish engulfing candles near a bottom, Bitcoin has consolidated up. Like you can see it over here again, back in January. Zoom into here. Not as big green candle, but look what happened in November too. It's the same chart patterns over and over again. Bitcoin looks good, and we'll see it's not looking as good as some other coins, not looking nearly as good as Ethereum, but everything still looks good. And let's check the volume yesterday on this big bullish engulfing. Look, it covered like one, two, three, four candles. It closed above this candle. So this ate up all this bearishness, and we're on an uptrend again. But ideally, we want to see possible movement back up above like 60, 61K, and then we could retest the highs at like 65K. So it did already reclaim this level right here around 52.5K, and you can see the EMAs are upticking now, and then we're back within this range of like 60K around to like 52, 53K. So Bitcoin looks good. Let's look at ETH. ETH, man, this shit going crazy. All right, look at this. So broke the highs. Let's turn the drawings off. Broke the highs at 2,500. And if we zoom in and just put this dotted line right here, you can see yesterday it closed above the highest level previously. So decent volume right here. Highest daily close ever on April 26th. Now continuing this movement. See, it's all in the charts. Just understand what's going on, know how to analyze it and what you're looking for, and then you could make some plays off it. So yep, right here I drew a resistance around 2,500, kind of closed above it somewhat, and continuation up. All right, let's look at ETH BTC. Turn off the drawings once again. Just eyeballing it, you can see this resistance at the dotted line around 0.045. Broke above that, and then we retested this previous support level right here, and we retested it right here after the breakout, and then right here on the 25th Crazy bullish movement, bullish engulfing, ate the red candles up, and continued movement up. Exactly what we want to see. And then turning on our drawings, you can see the resistance lines. I didn't even have a resistance drawn here, but it's just obvious. And we're on the daily candle chart, but zoom out to the weekly chart, you can see still a lot of growth left for ETH. So targeting around 0.05, you can see this historical resistance all the way back in 2017, acted as support here in April 2018, August 2018, and now we're looking to flip that, break up above it, and then have this hold as support, as new support. So ETH BTC looks good, thus further fueling the different alts. So ETH BTC and Ethereum, if this is moving well and outperforming Bitcoin, you'd expect the other altcoins to have bullish movement as well. Because Ethereum is a higher beta, more volatile asset, moves faster than Bitcoin, both ways up and down. And then the different altcoins are even higher beta, even more volatile, move faster than Ethereum. So let's look at the dominance, turn off the drawings. All right, we're on the weekly chart right here. And the support level around like 49.50. Right now, we're already at 49.5. And you could see if we zoom in, look at it, we're going below even the wick of the previous weekly candle. Look at the RSI on the weekly. It's like at 22. Let's see the last time it was this low. Last time it was 22. Look at this. 2017, 2018, 2019, even 2020. It never has been this low, the RSI. Well, people will say, oh, RSI, it's so low, it's oversold, it's going to bounce back. But this is just a momentum indicator. So we're seeing how strong the alts are and how strong ETH BTC is. I could envision seeing this continue, this movement down towards this range somewhat. Kind of like in 2017 when we got down to like 15, even 14 RSI down here, and we were hanging out around that range for June to like July, August. So March all the way up to June. So what is that? March, April, May, June, like 3, 4 months. We're at a low range, but of course anything can happen, anything can flip at the drop of a dime. Bitcoin can break out and have a crazy run up. So that's why you have to pay attention to the charts and watch these day in and day out. Let's zoom into the daily. Look at this. So there was a support level right here around 50. And what happened today? Boom. We are breaking down way below that. It's just all price action. Support level broke down. Formed a new support level, broke down. Support here, 51, broke down. Same thing over and over again, right? So it does not look bullish at all. Now let's zoom out to the weekly chart. You can see I have this area of support right here, 52 to about like 49 something. And then the next area of support I have from 47 all the way down to 32. So somewhere I think Bitcoin will settle around here for the Bitcoin dominance. And then once it settles, we'll see a reversal or on Bitcoin starting to move and outperforming alts and Ethereum once again, once it settles down here somewhere. We still got some room to go. All right, so today we wanted to talk about the difficulties with Ethereum and scaling. So if Ethereum wants to become similar to like Visa or MasterCard, whatnot, with these payments and transactions, and it wants to be the base layer for the new internet, they have to improve their scaling. But the problem right now is Ethereum and scaling difficulties. Ethereum, see, you can just Google anything, right? Difficulties. All right, so it all boils down to general scalability problem with Ethereum. So Ethereum can process about 50,000 transactions per day, and at full capacity, that's about 13 transactions per second. So, Visa transactions. So, what was that? 13 per second for ETH, right? Visa can do around 1,700 transactions per second. So, this is what Ethereum is trying to scale to, something like that. So, this is a big problem with Ethereum and what they're trying to fix with Ethereum 2.0. So there are certain tokens that their use case is to help with Ethereum scaling. So you can just Google, let's see, top Ethereum, let's see, layer 2 scaling tokens. So layer 2 is the new update that they're trying to do for Ethereum. All right, so look at this list of awesome layer 2 projects. You literally can just Google this. All right, so what is here that I see that has a coin? Scale has a coin. OMG has a coin. CELR has a coin. Polygon. This is MATIC right here. MATIC that's running crazy. I think what else does? I think Funfair, Trinity, or Live Peer. I don't really know much about those, but I've heard of Polygon, CELR, OMG, and Scale. Okay, so let's look at Polygon. Oh my God, it's 40% now. It's about 74 cents. This is crazy. All right, so let's look up the chart for, okay, and Polygon even has its own ecosystem. So it's a layer 2 scaling solution to help scale Ethereum in the meantime until Ethereum 2.0 is out. And then you could even just click on this, the Polygon ecosystem. Look at this. These are all huge products that are working with Polygon to improve their transactions and scaling and whatnot. So you have the Graph, GRT, you have Mana, which is an NFT play, UMA is a DeFi play, Ocean, DeFi, and also the DOT ecosystem. And so there's a lot of players here. And look at the percentages of these tokens that are moving to. Look at this quick swap, 98%. I don't even know what that is, but there's literally unlimited plays with crypto. I can't cover it all. I don't even know all this going on, but this is how you just dig down, dig into the rabbit hole. All right, so MATIC, right? There is 10 million or 10 billion coins total, and 6 billion are out. So what we stated before in the previous video, we want at least greater than 50% out of the circulating supply. And looking at the market cap, it's about 4.3 billion for the market cap. And let's look where MATIC is compared to everything else. So MATIC is down here somewhere, I think. Where are you, MATIC? Yeah, MATIC jumped up crazy. See, MATIC is about number 37 top market cap coin for all of crypto. So let's say about 4.5 billion. Let's compare it to what's another coin they've been talking about? Solana. So 11.9 billion market cap. So let's say this is about 12 billion. Polygon is only at like 4.5 billion. So you could theoretically think Polygon can still like 3 times from this if you just pick something high up here. If you even wanted to go to top 10, 17 million market cap, you could think that, oh, it might actually 4 times from current price if you think that it is worthy of top 10. So 4 times is, what is that? 2.8, $3, something like that. So that's how you can get a price target for MATIC. And okay, remember that hack we talked about before? Just literally just organizing a watch list and seeing what is moving the most and just charting it, right? Okay, so let's just look. Look at the very top. And look at all these plays, 20%, 30%, whatnot. It's just crazy. There's so many unlimited plays. Okay, we're on the weekly chart on MATIC, right? So look at this. It was hovering in this accumulation zone for so long. Look at this. Broke out here March 11th, and literally from March 11th all the way down to April 25th, so about a month and a half, right? It was just chilling, hanging out near resistance. All these wicks kept buying it up when it tried to drop, so that means buyers stepped in. And then look at pretty good volume here, but look what happened yesterday. Boom. Yesterday, crazy volume on the 26th. Broke out strong above this resistance at around like 0.45. You can even round it up to like 0.47 or even like 50 cents just for a round whole number. And yesterday it closed at like 55 cents. Super strong volume right here. And then continued movement upwards. You can see how strong this volume has been ever since January even. Like MATIC was like 1 to 2 cents right here in January. Right now it's at 75, 76 cents. And so we're just looking at, that was a daily chart, and look at the weekly chart, how bullish this is. You can see a whole range of accumulation down here from like zero point 0.4 all the way to like a penny and lower. You could have bought MATIC all throughout here, or even just buying the breakout right here at like 4 or 5 cents and just literally riding it up this whole way. All right, let's turn on the trend lines. Look at this. I don't even have trend lines really because it's just so obvious. Range here, 0.30 cents to about 45 cents. Broke out, continuation up. There definitely can still be some room here. Look at MATIC Bitcoin pair, MATIC BTC. We're looking at Binance. Same accumulation for like a month. Broke out right here actually on April 23rd. This has actually been a good buy on the 25th, and then yesterday the crazy move and continued move up. And you can just see how strong it is, outperforming Bitcoin. Look at MATIC versus Ethereum. See, MATIC was underperforming for like a month. You can see this downtrend because Ethereum was doing well, MATIC was just hanging out. And then yesterday, crazy. Today, even crazier. You can see how strong this breakout is. I just had this chart moved up. What is that? MATIC against Ethereum at its peak was like 77% in the past 2 days. Insane. Let's say you put one Ethereum into MATIC 3 days ago, you would have turned that one Ethereum into 1.77 Ethereum. That's the power of these altcoins. Good and bad, it can go against you, or you can get crazy gains. Right, so it's going down my watch list. Look at FET. Remember this coin? This is the very, very first coin I ever charted. I don't remember what we talked about there, but let's look at the drawing. So similar to MATIC, right? Just trying to maintain at a certain level or area range near the highs. FET was doing that for a while, and then on April 18th, I think this is when Bitcoin had this crazy drop. It broke down from the support, broke down from the range, and now it's trying to recover back into it. And look at this volume yesterday on the 26th and the 27th, and now it's trying to get back into this range and then reclaim, hang out in here a little bit, and then break above this range and go up. So there's FET, and I'm just looking at the USD charts on these. And remember, always look at the BTC pair and the ETH pair as well. Look at Zilliqa. Similar thing to FET, broke down and then two crazy bullish candles to catch back up to the range. You can see the volume yesterday, but look at the volume today. Very strong move, up like 26% today. I'd ideally want it to break above like this 22, reclaim it as support. Let's see. like this. Boom, reclaim that support, and then go up. That's what I'm hoping for Zilliqa. Now remember, any of these coins, you just look it up. Look it up on CoinGecko, Zil. Sorry. Why is it not pulling up? Zil? There we go. Zilliqa. Number 58 coin. Remember, MATIC was like 30, 39 something. Then markets. You can look where you can buy it. It's on Binance, Binance US, Crypto.com. Those are some sites that people in the US use. All right, so we're just charting different coins here and seeing what's strong. Look at COTI here. Had this downtrend drawn for a while. Yesterday looks like it possibly broke it, but here today, clear breakout from this downtrend. And this previous support that I drew in the past, all the way back from March to April. So now looks like we're finally breaking up above that. And this looks like another good play to continue up. ZRX, same thing. Holding close to the range highs or on the daily chart here. Bounce off support. Not really good volume yesterday, but some better volume today. And we're in this range about 1.4 to about $2. And then we could see you can either buy at support or buy on breakout like we just talked about. Retest. You can either buy at the retest right here or when it breaks out past this high, maybe above this 2.3 level right here on the breakout. And Ray, man, this chart looks beautiful. Look at this. Compare Ray to MATIC. Let's go way back. So like MATIC was here, right? Like we talked about, from like 4 cents to like 1 cent. Then it broke out and it continued up. Look what Ray is doing now. It's basically just breaking out of like that 4 cents range from MATIC. So like we're basically like right here or something, 4 or 5 cents on MATIC, and we're at 75 cents now. So we're basically at like that 4 cents range for Ray here, if you want to compare it. What is Ray? Ray is a DEX, which is a decentralized exchange, I believe. Yeah, so it's a DEX. We have yield farming, and it's in the Solana ecosystem. So something I want to talk about too is narratives, right? There's a bunch of narratives driving crypto, or that have the best play. So Solana ecosystem is one of them. So decentralized exchanges, DeFi, like we have talked about, and then looking at Ray. Only problem, circulating supply. It's really low compared to max. You'd have to dig in deeper. I'm not sure how they'll release it. A market cap is not even in the billions yet. It's only 524 million. And you can just click Solana ecosystem. What is in it? We saw GRT earlier, right? They're working with MATIC. So we have Oxygen, we have Ray, we have Serum, and Solana right here near the top. All right. Ray, what else? Okay. That's basically, just want to highlight a few. But let's get into the DeFi plays, right? Okay. So we're talking about Scale. I heard of this coin. I don't even think I've ever charted this coin. Scale. But I do know Scale was recently listed on Coinbase. So look at that. Market cap 384 million. Compare that to Polygon market cap 4.35 billion. So still a long way to go for Scale. and 167 compared to Polygon's number 37 total. All right, circulating supply is not half of its total supply, so maybe a little worrisome there, but it seems like it has potential. Scale, where is it available at? Coinbase Pro, Coinbase. So you can buy it on Coinbase. It's on Gemini too. Gemini is another US exchange. All right, let's do this. Scale. Hopefully I can find it. All right. Scale tethers, scale Bitcoin. We'll just chart these two. All right. Let's look at this. No charts. All right. So I'm just eyeing it. I could see a range here from 0.8 to 0.45. Let's draw some resistance and support. This coin is so new. You can see that it doesn't even have like the green, the yellow, the blue lines because it doesn't even have 50, 100 days yet. All right, so here's the blue now. We have the 50-day SMA. All right, so it looks like it bounced right off support. Not really strong volume, and it's just in this range, but it is holding a range above or near the highs somewhat. And we could draw another line right here. It looks like support broke down. And then I'd ideally, you could even just adjust this. Want to see it break above here, like we always talk about. Somehow be able to break above, support, continue up. That's what I want to see on scale. So that's how easy it is to chart these. Look at this. So here's a Bitcoin pair. I'm going to do the exact same thing. So chart it on the weekly first, and then chart it on the daily. Looks like there's a support here too. And now look at this, how beautiful it looks. It's basically showing as a good support here, but we're really just in this range. Let's adjust this up here. I'll just keep it. But yeah, want to see it break above here, test and go up. There's scale. It looks all right. I wouldn't be that interested in this chart yet. I would want to see a little more bullishness for it. Okay, so we did scale, right? Let's look at OMG. All right, OMG I've had charted before. Let's turn off our drawings. Okay, where is OMG? So 5% today. Zoom out to the weekly. Wow, looks like a big rounded bottom, possible inverse head and shoulders, like shoulder here, and the head right here. And the neckline could be somewhere right here about 2.6. If we forget what inverse head and shoulders looks like. Okay, look at this. Shoulder, head, shoulder, and the neckline, just some level where you see the candles touch a lot. Right, shoulder, neckline, shoulder somewhat, and then the level where the dotted line is where the candles are touching a lot. Acted as support here, and then acted as resistance right here, right here, right here. So clear neckline break, and then it bounced right off it and has moved upward. So chart looks good on US dollar actually. Let's turn on our drawings. Yep, it broke down from support, but now it's trying to gain momentum. But look at the volume, it looks weak. So I'm not interested in this yet. Yeah, I'd want it to see break above this, bounce and continue up first. I want to see same movement. Actually, at least buy above here, confirm movement, or even above $10, whatever. If you zoom out, $10, there's still a lot of room to go to 25, its highest previously. Yeah, so look at OMG, we're not at its high yet, right? But compared to MATIC, we're already way past its highs. This is new all-time highs for MATIC. We're just flying. All right, so we got two down. Let's look at CELR. That's probably my last one. I'll look for this. So CELR. Oh, we didn't even look at OMG. Whatever, chart doesn't look that good. Let's look at CELR. Actually, looks pretty good. We discussed this token before. 5.6 billion out of 10 billion, so more than 50% out. Market cap is low, 350 million. Compare that to Polygon, 4.35 billion. So what is that, like 20 times lower market cap? And look at it's 178 compared to 37. All right, and CELR is in the Polkadot ecosystem. This is another strong narrative for this bull run. Okay, let's look at CELR. The tokenomics look good. Lower market cap, possible room for growth. Oh man. All right, let's look at this. Weekly chart. We're on the dollar chart. Had a strong breakout. Look at this same chart pattern that we just talked about, right? Inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder, shoulder, head. Where's the neckline? Somewhere like right here. Probably 0.008. You can see right here. Acted as support, acted as resistance. And then support broke down, got rejected, kept going down. Acted as resistance right here. Resistance, and then finally right here in January broke above it, retested it with this candle, and has moved up. Look at that, beautiful. Even you can make your neckline right here, 0.01, whatever. Look at the daily. So I think when I highlighted it, it broke out, right? So you can see, even though we had strong volume, we weren't able to continue. So breakout, we want to retest or just continue to move up. We did try to retest right here, or even right here. But then when Bitcoin dropped, this Bitcoin takes everything down with it. Like Bitcoin's a rising tide that lifts all boats. Bitcoin's like a iceberg that can sink all ships. Like it goes both ways. So everything's tied to Bitcoin at the end. That's why we always want to start with highlighting what the Bitcoin chart looks like or the Ethereum chart. And Ethereum always leads all the alts. And you can see right here on the sell-off, the volume wasn't too strong. Look at these red candles. A lot of them are below the 20-day volume. So I don't really believe the sell-off. And then you can see strong volume right here on this bullish engulfing that ate up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. Like a whole week of price action, what was eaten up in one candle. And now we reclaim this range around 0.06 to about 0.09. And you could even also just enter here and just play this range, or if you want to even be safer, you can wait for breakout. Exactly what we've been talking about over and over again. We got above this, retest, up, either buy here at the retest and hold, or on the breakout above whatever level this becomes when it breaks above that. So there's CELR. So CELR looks good as scaling, probably alternative to MATIC. And so there's a few. And I found this article too. Look at this. Top 5 Ethereum Layer 2 projects for lucrative investments. I don't know what this is. Crypto ticker. So Polygon 1.47 billion market cap, right? When was this article? March 10th. 1.75, 1.5 billion, right? What are we at now? 4.35. So it's like 3 times that in the span of like a month and a half. It's crazy. Okay, so there's MATIC, right? Look what they also list, loop ring. So here, loop ring is a layer 2 scaling solution for Ethereum and also powers a decentralized exchange. So it has its own exchange. They developed ZK rollups, which is a scaling solution. All right, so we can look up loop ring. This coin's actually available on Coinbase. The market cap 666 million. I'm gonna keep comparing it to Polygon, 4.35 billion. Million compared to billion, right? So we're a lot lower. Look at this. This is actually really good. Circulating supply is almost all out compared to total supply. So 1.2 billion out of like 1.3 billion, basically all out. And you could scroll down here, see what exchanges. See it's on Coinbase. All right, loop ring. I like the supply. I like the low market cap. Looks good. Let's look at the chart. LRC. Okay, let's start off with the weekly. Turn off our drawings. Not really like a head and shoulders, but it looks like similar patterns, just a round bottom out pattern. And then we're kind of near the highs somewhat. It's like the highest it was ever, like $3, 1.3, but we're still at like 50 cents, right? But looks like we're on the weekly chart here. Looks like it held near the range highs, near the recent highs. So chart looks pretty good. Weekly, turn on the drawings, broke out from this symmetrical triangle. The symmetrical triangle is like a 50-50 pattern. You can break up or down, but it usually follows the way of the trend. So if the trend is bullish, I'd assume it'd break out bullish. Look at this, exactly similar to CELR. Earlier, it had the downtrend and broke out, but then it actually continued its move up. All right, let's look at the daily chart. So it's holding these range highs in this range between like 45 cents and about 85 cents. Volume's kind of low, but it is at support. And with the narrative for problems with Ethereum and scaling solutions that are needed, it could be a possible play just for educational purposes only, not financial advice. You could just, if you are comfortable or you like buying at cheaper discount for support, or you want to wait for further confirmation for it to break like this midline right here around 0.63 cents, or if you want to fully wait until it breaks above this, you could do whatever you want. And look at the Bitcoin pair. The Bitcoin pair doesn't look as strong. It's pretty weak. Look at the ETH pair. Severely underperformed ETH since February. So you'd rather be in ETH compared to this. All right, so there's Loop Ring, OMG. We did talk about this already. 754 million market cap. ZKS. I don't even know what this is. Scale. We talked about this already too. Okay, let's look up ZKS. No clue what this is. Oh, it's at number 138. It's actually pretty high. Where is it available at? I don't even recognize these exchanges. So if you see these exchanges like QOBS, Asian exchange, it is on Uniswap. But I don't recognize these exchanges, so I'm not even going to look at it. But there's already so many options you could do. All right, so yeah, we looked at all these already. So why are top 5 Ethereum Layer 2 projects likely to rise? It's a huge lucrative market, considering that Ethereum is the most expensive blockchain due to their fees and issues with scalability. That's why the demand is at an all-time high. So that's why Ethereum Layer 2 projects maybe I'm really bullish for this cycle until Ethereum 2.0 comes out. So we want to make sure we keep that in mind. Once Ethereum 2.0 comes out, these projects may just fall off. So you have to be in tune with the whole space. All right, my last sleeper play. So if you stayed around this late, is a coin called Layer, Layer. It's like layer 2 scaling solutions. It's funny how the sleeper is Layer. But I heard about this coin from a YouTuber called Elio Trades. I'll link his profile down below. But he kind of discussed it, and it actually was a really low market cap. Look at this. Rank number 435. 77 million market cap. 77 million. Compare that to MATIC 4.35 billion. So I don't even know the multiplications on that. Let's see. How much lower or multiples it can do. So let's see, 350 divided by 773. 56 times. So Layer is 56 times lower market cap than MATIC, right? So a lot more riskier, but has a lot more potential to grow as well. But look at circulating supply. That's kind of why I like it. More than 50% is already out. 20,000 or 20 million tokens out of a max supply of 40. That's good. Low market cap. Look in the last 30 days, it's already moved up pretty good. 132%. And exchanges it's on PancakeSwap. This is a Binance exchange, base exchange. KuCoin, I like to use this exchange as well. Asian Exchange or Uniswap. All right, so it's available there. And let's see. So that's what is it about? It's a DEX, decentralized exchange token. It deals with NFTs. So two bullish catalysts for the coin. DeFi is based in DeFi, and then it's its own exchange. So here, you can even just click this link right here. There's a unit layer app where you could do some trades. But I already have it pulled up. So look at this. It's actually pretty cool. So you can see Uni link on here, Maker, Wrap Doge, Compound, Sand, Wi-Fi, Earn, Nexo, Synthetics, Matic. Matic is on this exchange. So there's a bunch of, you see Doge. There's a lot of coins on this exchange. Actually pretty cool. You can do staking on here. So you could like stake, I think, your layer token. They have yield aggregator, but let's just go to the trading. So layer, like this. So it's basically exactly like TradingView, right? You can do the same tools. You can draw a horizontal array for charting this. This is the layer over Ethereum here. So if this is bullish, you would rather be in layer over Ethereum, and it does look bullish. And so yeah, this is their exchange. It's pretty cool. Maybe it'll gain some traction. So it's like similar to Uniswap for a decentralized exchange. Let's look at the layer chart lastly. Okay. I just tried this earlier, but look at this. Crazy volume on this day, April 10th. Boom. Look at this, man. What the hell? How much did it move up? Literally went like 112%. Ended the day at 83%. Okay, so it broke out of this previous resistance at $2. Boom. Ran all the way to like 3.3. even touched almost $4. And it was trying to go up, got rejected, and then it formed a range. Dropped down last week to the bottom of the range at $2. You can see this downtrend right here. Boom, broke out yesterday strong. Continued, like we always say, we want to see it continue to break above this range. You can either, see it, wait for the retest down here, buy here if it holds, or you can buy it on the break of this resistance right here of $4. Looks good. Layer Ethereum pair. Do I even have any drawings on this? Yeah, so look, compare the USD, broke out of the downtrend, right? Compared to the Ethereum pair, broke out of downtrend yesterday. Pretty decent volume, continue to move up. And if this, like the USD pair is continuing up and the Ethereum pair is breaking above this resistance, and yeah, let's look at the weekly. Above this resistance, all signs are a go. It's a go. It's good. Yeah, there's my sleeper token. Hope you found this useful. I said it'll be quick, but it took a while. But there's a lot of great plays here. If you find something useful, like, comment, subscribe, and have a good one. Enjoy your day. We bullish, man. And you know this. All right, peace.